Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you? Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion. Never. Dagon thought very highly of the good captain. I did too. She had a sharp wit, that one. Sad to see her go. Know him. Never. I'd much rather talk about something else. Focusing on the negative is no way for a gambler to live. We haven't played before, so you should know I don't pull any punches. Every game, I play to win. You prove your mettle, and I might throw in a bonus one of these rounds. But enough of my cautionary advice. Let's play. That's a shame, friend. Do you want another match? Welcome back. My deck. You want another game? Finally, some worthy competition for a worthy pastime. I'm curious if you can do that again. Do you want another match? Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. You want another game? Almost had you there at the end. The cards are fickle friends at best. Do you want another match? Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up. You know your card. Almost had you there at the end. The cards are fickle friends at best. Do you want another match? Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. You know your cards. Those were the best credits I ever spent. If you ever want to give me private lessons or let me buy you a drink, look me up. As for Bazak, however, I think you cleaned me out for the night. I promised you some Bazak cards, and I always keep my word. Here you go. It's the Bazak Shark. No more games for me. I know when I've been beat.
Pasa sushowi, Hanani, Tarantaga, Lutanas, Tutami, Sikilut.
Tawini Malre, una Krachi Kusa. Consoboma. Rogachi, Norta, Imbreve Sotamici, Pratanga, non me vide tota Rojawana Chike. Ishunko, Jova, Ninja Chimba, we non sacrate, Rotota de Jalavara Consas, Kurico Asotoya e Rinke.
Kroto no ranga manatandi, Kroto, Chka Wanasich. Posa non ci rinta masu kingura wanka. Posong chinsun mi karanga. Insukre masu kunra tungala. Meron tono junsara ka roto. Insukre masu kunra tungala. Meron tono junsara ka roto. Kroto no ranga manatandi kroto. Opinuna wana si jinsi wano bush. Chka wana sicho lana ba manga kan. Tanto todos tumu karata. Me ranga no roto. Insukre masukunda tungala. Me rontono junsara karo. Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopinuna wana si. Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopinuna wana si. Paramontok tumu kara chokorak. Grun kan wana mochi nito rabanak. Tanto todos tumu karata. Me ranga no roto. Paramontok Kroto no ranga manatandi Kroto Mopituna wa Insukre masukun batungala Merontono junsara ga roto Minsuku nujkawan
Buonanotte nisso pamaranga do risavo. Dorcha nisso bawata. Kavadumpe masuraku papayi botenya tachimoro. Kavadumpe masuraku papayi botenya tachimo. Kavadumpe masuraku papayi. Sunaranga machotane dota lutu. Pado krem so chiche no chi wendido. Dron tite yaba. Jun sobe me rapa. No kuma randisa ma. Ka botenya go jucho picha. Kavadumpe masura. Buonanotte nisso pamaranga do risa. Dovere nincha. Kavadumpe masuraku papayi botenya tachi. Kavadumpe masuraku papayi botenya tachi. Kavadumpe masuraku papayi botenya. Tu no coherete pa ciò saborta. Cristocia wentense me punta. Lorcia wata nyuma.
You have to learn that. You have to learn that. You have to learn. You have to learn.
Oro nas marana. Potaga. Deveri nincha. Yonon.
Osman Funiwado din po. Kau ini kemarin Zunigina.
There's got to be something you need, something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal, something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa. Don't worry what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a vacation. Maybe I just want to visit my mother on Nar Shaddaa. Decent citizens like you really don't want to know what I'm going to do with it. I am not going to tell you what I'm using it for. Considering what I'm willing to pay or give you, no questions asked seems reasonable. Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare, Quixonia crystal. Incredibly rare and valuable. I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. Because we'll trade them simultaneously. And if you aren't satisfied with your payment, I'll let you switch it for something else. I don't want to cross a Jedi. It's a small universe. I don't really care about the trouble that's behind you or ahead of you. We have exactly one thing we can talk about. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on. Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
I heard you held your own against Neek. You can't be the one that fought those bounty hunters. Only some sort of crazed wook. Go back to your ship off-world. This is our part of the merchant quarter.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. I suggest you leave the room, off-worlder. I've got all the fans I need right here. So go space yourself. This room is reserved. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Bekel's turf. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else. You're flaming right, I do. The night she made the great flight, she ripped Dagon apart. Not literally, but we could hear her laying into him over here. We got a good laugh at it. Dagon was so mad he was sputtering. Then he stormed off. Best entertainment we had that night. The only good thing about that Sulio is she had a good tongue on her.
Pickings of skills these days. Tu, Nitama!
Ta come tak, blaia justing. Jone mulera. Ton kinge ba davadumpa munsuru ku blaia wa. Da wancha morichiwa. Da hupa o sakurata go. Unta chiwita in. Ta come Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Tayaita. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatura. Davadumpa munsuru kute mopa chinsajis. Kranita. Tu ni ta cometa.
It's the Bazak Shark. Foul business, that is. She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit, their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend. Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Know him.
Tonoranda Manakan, Tonoranda.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more. Yeah, what do you want? The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead. Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on. I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now is there something else? Like us, the people of Onderon are warriors. Early in their history, they built ISIS to protect them from the beasts that swarmed on their world. No matter how far they've progressed, they're fundamentally still warriors standing watch on their battlements. They don't like outsiders, and their inability to take ideas from other cultures gives them a fundamental disadvantage in warfare. They fell quickly during the Mandalorian Wars despite their martial skills. Their technology and doctrine are not in the same league as Mandalorians.
This room is reserved. Huh, if you ask me. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
It's the Bazak shop. Foul business, that.
Puro nos marana. Doverenincha.
Kroton orangam. Bosom chinsun.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components. Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts. The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits. Thank you for your business.
Kif in the cantina could probably do something with this. We should head back.
Nitsa! Da wancha morichi. Da hupa, go sakurata, go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki, yukito tune. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatora. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yutatanga kinamatora. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
It's the Pazak shark. Foul business, that. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime. So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat. The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators. I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but We all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one. We go way back, way before he became Mandalore. In my experience, Mandalorians always know about the doctors around. For some strange reason, they keep getting into scrapes. You want to know more? Ask him yourself. Wrong place, wrong time. Captain Sulio and I were acquaintances. It just happened to be too close when she got dead. Real shame. She wasn't bad to look at, and she could drink. No, and at this point, I don't care. Just glad to be free. She's dead now. Not like finding whoever did it will bring her back. I deal with death all the time. We all end up like her eventually. Yeah, it was. Although it looked pretty much like this to begin with. Little dirt never killed anyone. Well, maybe a few people. But they didn't pay too well, so they got what they deserve. I give my customers a menu of options. If they go for the deluxe, I'll clean up the place and put on a new smock. Otherwise, they knew the risks. Patients, customers, idiotic hut spawn, call them what you like. Most doctors tell you that they get into the business to save lives. Most of them are flaming liars. At least I'll tell you the truth. I'm in it for the credits. Like what? Not many people can help you out with that. There've been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is a lot tighter than a Hut's fault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with? Nobody knows for sure. But everybody thinks that General Vaku has to have something to do with it. They're keeping the attempts quiet, but that place is locked down tight. A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a Master there, I think I know who it is. I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those discs because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure, and that holodisc has the procedure. The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. You take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisc. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him. Have you found the encrypted holodiscs yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my...
Stay out of trouble.
Captain, you're back. Please tell me you have an open starport piece. Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, Offworlder. I only wish I had some way to thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness. Hurry, children. We get to go on a spaceship, thanks to the captain. We get to...
You're that swoopbacker, right? My friend says you should go pro.
It's the Bazak shop.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave. What's it to you? You? And just how do you intend to do that? It isn't for sale. I warned you, Offworlder. Kill her! This shall not take us long. This shall not take us long.
I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa. Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go. There are reports of Republic smugglers arming dissidents in the city. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the city to prevent more civil disturbances. There are 2 types of starport visas. The type you have is an individual visa, good for just you and any pre-registered staff and family that accompany you. The Office of Immigration also issued open visas. I don't make the law, Offworlder. Only the Queen or General Vaklu can issue starport visas. It's a lengthy process, costs money, and there's a long line ahead of you. I wouldn't pay the beggars near here much mind. Just ignore them and go about your business. Because of the Republic attacks, General Vaklu just announced that the Office of Immigration has been shut down. There have been a lot of edicts since the Republic launched an unprovoked attack on our space forces. No one can get starport visas anymore. Listen, I wouldn't mind letting some of these unfortunates through, but regs are regs. Besides, some of my troops would like nothing more than to get rid of me to earn favor with General Vaklu. Any officer loyal to the Queen has found life increasingly difficult. So far, all the officers in the Merchant Quarter are still royalists, but many of our troops think Vaklu is right. I think he's right too, but he should respect the Queen's orders. But if I break any of Vaklu's orders, I fear some of my men wouldn't wait for my court-martial. The Republic and the Jedi brought many wars to our planet. Things were far simpler and safer when we were independent. General Vaklu keeps pressuring the Queen to listen to the will of the people and secede from the Republic. But Queen Talia is staunchly in favor of the Republic.
Alerts of escaped Republic spies have been circulated to all media centers. If you see either of them, please report it to the authorities immediately. One of them is a journalist for Aziz Khan. Authorities say that he may be one of the instigators of last month's South Quarter refinery explosion. One of the greatest mysteries in recent memory. It is public knowledge that murders, accident. The report can.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right?
There is a great deal of interest in Jedi these days. Your reluctance is understandable, but we did both serve the Republic during the war. I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic? That's the first good news I've had in months. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. It's worse than I feared. I have to get to Coruscant to deliver my report. But days before I was planning to leave, they started requiring starport visas. I really can't say. The most I will say is stay clear of General Vaklu. His ambition knows no bounds. I believe the people of Isis are absolutely correct. A civil war is brewing, and Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Coruscant in time. My mission requires the most extreme caution and delicacy. I don't want to risk going through channels to get a visa. General Vaklu is not above arranging an accident for me. I'm taking a great risk talking to you, but I'm running out of options. Helping me is not without its risks. But if that would come...